Good morning and welcome to my second homemaking video. And Maria is here in the kitchen with me today helping. We are just gonna work on oh, what are you saying? We're just gonna work on some breakfast for the girls. Everybody woke up pretty in a pretty good mood. Yeah, today we are matching with this girl. I just felt like wearing dresses today for everybody, so the twins got some dresses too. On the menu today, I would like to make some pizza. I usually like doing pizzas on Thursdays. I make one pizza with meat, one pizza with cheese, because on Fridays we do not usually eat meat. We are fasting as Catholics on Friday from meat, which is perfect because if I do Thursday 2 pizzas, we leave one for next day. And I'm also going to bake some bread. And what else we are gonna make today? Yeah, that's all about it actually. Just some baking and yeah. Anyways, the girls are calling me, so I have to continue working on the breakfast. That I wanted to tell you I'm going to make today. It's called it's an easy juice replacement. We are trying to cut on artificial sugared juices in our household as much as we love them, so sometimes I'm doing this healthy alternative. I'm already boiling some water, so I'm adding some hibiscus flowers. This one I got off Amazon actually. I'm just gonna boil some hibiscus flowers and then I let it cool down. Basically it's like the tea boiling, you know, but then it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna add some slices of lemon or lemon juice. Here I do have some already prepared. And then usually to sweeten it you can either add sugar, but this is not the point. What I'm trying to avoid sugar right now. I'm gonna experiment with some maple syrup this time and I'll let you know if we like it or not. But the point, you can also substitute a lemon with limes. So the idea is to make it a sweet and sourish drink, which is also very good antioxidant, like hibiscus flower, and it's red in color. Like it's super good for you, for your iron levels and for the oxidant properties. Yeah. So this is a while we are doing the hibiscus tea, I'm just gonna start working on my doughs for bread and for pizza. The recipe for the bread and for pizza are a super lazy one. I'm just gonna use yeast. I just have here some active yeast, and the recipe for both dough actually is super similar. The only difference is for the bread mixture I usually add garlic and rosemary that I'll just go now and pick up from my little garden. And for the pizza dough I like using more olive oil, and I don't add garlic because we usually add more garlic and other herbs into the sauce. So this is the only difference, but I will also share my recipes that I'm using in the description of this video, so you can follow along. little garden. Usually I have a garden outside, but now due to the weather, the only plant that survives is my little rosemary. So I'm just gonna take a few branches of rosemary for my bread. Hi! Hi, sweetie. Who's here? You gonna help mommy? Look what mommy has here. Smells? So I just finished working on my dough for bread and for pizza. This step is super simple. You don't have to knead at this stage. I'm just using this to mix everything. So for me, this is the easiest way to bake bread. I don't have to use my hands, although sometimes that's good for the recipes. This recipe is super easy, doesn't require that. Then I sprinkle a little bit of olive oil and I just made my oven place is already warm here for my pizza dough. It's the same. It's just mixed together with the yeast, water, a little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil. This recipe requires much more olive oil. For bread, I just sprinkle it so when it rises, it's not getting stuck to the walls. And that's it. So we're just gonna leave it in a warm place for 1 hour or so. So that's what we're gonna do. And right now I'm just gonna continue spending the day with my girls because they're patiently waiting for me.
I don't want to.
Yeah? You ready for a nap?
No.
Do you wanna sleep? No, we're still gonna play a little bit more. What do you think? Hmm? Can you kiss mama? Bella, kiss mama, please. Mama, where is mama? Kiss mama, kiss mama. Yeah. Thank you. The bread is gonna be raising, and again, as I said, the children are calling me, so I have to come back to feeding them, but then maybe in 20 minutes or so the bread is actually quite ready for baking. So I'm now gonna preheat my oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and after feeding the babies I'm gonna come back to bread. I'm gonna score it nicely and put it in the Dutch oven.
From the distrust of your provision, deliver me, oh God. From the distrust of your protection, deliver me, oh God.
So I just popped the bread in the oven. I'm just gonna keep it for 30 minutes covered, and then after 30 minutes I'm gonna remove the cover of the Dutch oven and let it cook for another 15 minutes until the golden brown cover of the bread. It is gonna be delicious bread because it has garlic and fresh rosemary, like a very nice combination. And as you saw, I actually really didn't knead it as much. I just shaped the bread and let it rise for a few times, like I did three risings with it, but even that was an extra step. So I'm gonna link this recipe in the video. I strongly encourage you to start with this bread recipe if you've never tried to make bread before. This is like very simple one to start. And then, by the way, I just wanted to show you, this is the result of my hibiscus tea, or Jamaica tea, if you're gonna call it in Spanish. I put some lemon also inside for the decoration purposes, and then there was a little bit more, so let me try. Yeah, this is refreshing and totally recommended for hot summers, especially here in Dubai. I would even put some ice right now, but I'm gonna put it in the fridge, so it's gonna be chilled.
That you are not a good father. Deliver me, oh God, from my tendencies toward self-reliance. Deliver me, oh God, and loosen my grip, oh Lord, from empty fearfulness, and open my heart to the joy of your love, the joy of your love. Whoa, oh, oh, joy of your love.
So it is afternoon out here, and welcome to my messy kitchen. The girls are playing in the living room. I started working on the dough. You can see my kitchen counter is not very big, so I'm using the stove, and then the pizza tray is out there ready for 2 pizza parts to be put on. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process. Basically, there are 2 pizzas that I'm gonna make. I like this process. So I don't know if you saw, maybe sometimes in the movies and the restaurants also they do this with pizza dough. So it has to be like stretched like this. This is the good consistency for it. So I'm just gonna put it on the tray and continue working on another one.
Whoa, oh, oh, the joy of your love, this love you have for me, God. The faith that with you I shall not want, no. Strengthen me, oh God. Faith in your ever watchful care, oh Lord. Strengthen me, oh God. And trust in your tender love for me. Strengthen me, oh God. In the knowledge I am in your sight. Strengthen me, oh God.
Can you help mommy? Let's do this cheese, yeah? Pizza. Pizza. Gonna try? Good. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, like this. Let's put some cheese together, like this, like this. Wow. One more. One more kind of cheese, yeah? More. You want? Put add some cheese for this pizza. Done. High five. Yay! the amount of the pizza dough that I have, I decided to keep one pizza for tomorrow, which I usually bake on one day. Yes, I'll just keep it in the freezer and we'll bake it tomorrow. So it's gonna be fresh and crispy just from the oven.
Gabby.
Yes, it's Gabby. Gabby, do you want some pizza?
Pizza?
Yes, Mama's gonna put some pizza in the oven now, okay?
What? Okay, Mama.
So this is what we've done. 3 little pizzas for the girls and 1 huge pizza. Wow. Alright, and everything will just go in the oven now. So the pizza is in the oven and it's gonna bake for another 15 minutes, and then all of us will have some pizza, and the bread actually is also done. Let me just show you. This is the bread. Isn't it just amazing? I don't know if you can see better how beautiful it is. What's that? It's pizza.
Pizza. I see.
Yeah, pizza is in the process, yeah?
Okay.